I was thinking about like what did I do last week? And like that last weekend for like 3 weekends ago. Like it's been this week has been so fucking long. So yeah.
I'm excited because we're gonna be getting like 4 days off next week. Pretty much our job closes down from like Tuesday to Friday. So I have like for some dumb reason we work Monday and then we're just like off the rest of the week. So I'm looking forward to a 4-day weekend.
That makes total sense. You know?
Yeah,
I'm like,
it's one of those things where it's like, why do you have like 1 day?
I'm like, dude, what are we doing in the video game world? We're not doing anything. No one, there's no coverage. Everybody's like away for the week.
I was saying, isn't everyone preparing for the Game Awards right now? And everything? Like that's the big thing right
that's pretty
now.
much
So
what
like,
it is.
Why deal with that type of thing?
Yeah, especially like right now, like in the indie game space right now, like it's dead. That's it. We're done. We've been done since like October-ish. So like November, December is all like AAA season, you know, for whatever left is coming out.
Right.
And so we're like done. So
what is are you going again this year to the Game Awards?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. Okay. Because I know Bobby's going. I figured you were probably going. So we'll watch from our computers and we'll definitely be live for it. So
don't worry, dude. You'll hear me if we see Kingdom Hearts 4. If we see, you know, I'll probably even go crazy. I'll definitely pop up even if we see like Final Fantasy there, like Part 3 in some capacity.
I expect to see
I'll
Part
definitely
3.
Shout.
I definitely expect to see Part 3 there. I see people coping that we're gonna see GTA 6 stuff, and I'm like, nah, they do their own thing. I doubt we'll see that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
They could have something, but I don't. Yeah, like they don't need to. But that's just them just doing it because they want to, and they could. You know,
exactly. So I do expect us to see something probably from the. I've heard that the Black Flag remake is rumored to be there.
Dude, what's the other one? Not Black Flag. Prince of Persia.
Prince of Persia, the remake or whatever.
The remake is supposed to, I think, be there. I think because apparently it's coming out mid-January.
I'll believe it when I see it. But, okay.
Well, I mean, Tencent is going to want to return their investment. You hear about that, right?
They just did that big deal. So
that was about almost a month ago or so with Tencent, and then they built that like basically a side company.
It's official now or something. I don't know
if it was. Yeah, it's official. It is official. I know that. So,
well, that was with the whole stopping. I'm not sure if it was like stopping of sales of shares or what, but they just recently reopened it. And they said officially, yep, we split this other company off now.
Yeah, you guys
it's like weird. Yeah, I don't entirely understand why they had to split that company off, unless it was just Tencent demanded more control, and the CEO, who's known not want to share.
They mentioned something about like there was something going on with like their financial side, something that they had to like pause on or something, so they couldn't report on it.
They paused shares. Yeah. They paused shares and they pushed back their investment meeting. And I was like, oh crap, what the hell's going on?
People are waiting for like a big thing. Yeah, that
was it, which is weird because they already announced it. Everyone's kind of expecting like a full like takeover, but no, it was actually exactly all the news we already knew. So it's kind of unclear why they decided to do that. I guess unless they just really want to get in the news, which, you know, good job, you did.
I was just gonna say, I mean, they did do a good job of that.
I mean, I'm assuming we're all expecting that Player Obscure is probably gonna run away with like half the awards, I guess.
Oh, dude, I'm pretty sure. Did you see the joystick awards? Like they pretty much they carried all of it. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure we're expecting the same thing.
There you go. So yeah, I definitely expect that. Although funny enough, didn't Donkey Kong Bonanza win the like critic award or something like that at the Joy Awards?
I didn't look at all of it. But I wouldn't be surprised.
So they did like a game of the year across console, and then they did like individual ones because I think Ghost of Yotei won best like PlayStation game.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Probably.
I wouldn't be surprised with that.
Bonanza probably got Nintendo.
Oh, the Nintendo one or whatever.
Yeah, because when I saw that, I saw like it was on Reddit, and they butchered the post title and said Ghost of Yotei one game, and they're like, oh, there we go. I like Ghost of Yotei, but I'm not sure it's better than Player Obscure or Hades 2 or Silk Song. But okay, you go off, Golden Joysticks.
It's funny.
I mean, Lethal, I'm assuming you've beat Ghost of Yotei.
Yeah, I did.
It good.
Good. Yeah, I ended up seeing the platinum the other day. So because I beat it, I was like at 80%. I was like, all right, I'll go back in and I'll get the platinum, and then. Like, right.
Did you end up liking it more than Tsushima?
I think overall I definitely liked it better than Tsushima. Better gameplay improvements. The open world was definitely a lot more fun to go around. I liked using the different weapons and everything, even if I didn't use the giant sword that much. I love the combination of going from spear to duals, katanas to single katana to the kusanage. I love the stealth with that thing, just throwing at it at somebody from the grass and yanking them over. Definitely the best part. I think both in terms of the characters, I think I liked Jin a little bit better, at least near the second half of the game. But I was really impressed. What I loved about both games was the supporting cast for both games.
Oh my god!
Now, granted, I played it in Japanese, so I can't speak on the English voice actors or anything. But I really like all the Japanese voice actors. Did a phenomenal job. So, but yeah, it was more Ghost. It's exactly what I wanted. It's a sequel. Shocker, I know, right? People thought that this would reinvent the wheel or something. I was like, no, it's gonna improve upon everything from the original game, like a sequel has always done.
Yeah, I'd say I liked the what's it called, the main character Atsu.
She was good. I heard liked her. Lemon was saying though that some of the voice acting or something, or some of the character moments were not exactly hitting the best in English. I'm not sure though.
No, I was saying I think Atsu as a character wasn't as interesting as I was hoping it would be. She pretty much was like a one-note character for a lot of the game. Oh, okay. And it's like,
it's fair,
like Jin Sakai, it's like he had like an inner, turmoil about what he wants to do and stuff, whereas Atsu's like, just kill. I have one goal in life. And the very end, stuff happens and it kind of grows a bit as a character, but it's like, this is like the last 2 hours of the game. Like,
yeah, I definitely agree with that. Earlier. Again, I can't speak on all the English voice acting, but I know when we hit the, I guess technically spoilers. I won't give away exactly who, but once we defeat the fox, so the kitsune, right, and we get so we've technically met somebody from our past, and the real kitsune joins us essentially. At least with the voice actor in Japanese, I've noticed that she was actually really starting to care a lot more, and there's a little bit more depth, at least from the way that her voice actor was portraying. But when everyone keeps talking about it's only the last 2 hours in terms of seeing her grow a bit, I was just like, I guess maybe that had to do with how it was portrayed potentially in different languages. So that's something that interestingly caught my mind whenever I've talked about it.
Because the way the game is designed, though, you really can't expect that growth, because if you did it the order of you went to the kitsune first, then you have that happen, then you go back and go fight the oni, the developers can't really change it up and how the character
and that's always been a problem with a choose your own path formats in terms of the story, because depending on who you go with or what section you go to first, that can affect it sometimes. It's why both Lemon and I have always rattled against Tears of the Kingdom, saying that its story suffered tremendously for it, and I don't care what Bobby says at all. So Bobby already knows my stance on that, though. So,
well, what's funny about you bring up Tears of the Kingdom, bro? I mean, really quick. I'm playing through Age of Imprisonment right now, and everyone's like, "Oh yeah, the storyline's so bad, so terrible." I'm like, "Oh, that's just kind of what I expected. Tears of the Kingdom was about as good." Yeah. So,
yep, that's pretty much what it is. So,
I didn't even touch that game yet.
Yeah,
it's fun.
It's on my list.
Dude, 2025 is this huge list of games. Like, I've got at least 3 or 4 games just sitting on my desk right now. I'm just like, I need Christmas to get here I can just play. I just need to
and dude, it's just stuff keeps coming too, like the Pokemon DLC. I'm like, dude, stop! No more December. Like, there's a bunch of last minute December drops.
I kept seeing, not anymore. I kept seeing promotions and stuff for it on the trains and everything. I finally picked up that Shinobi game, that 2D Shinobi game. I'm really excited to try that out. Tried the demo out. Demo was awesome, and I'm like, dude, I'm hooked. Give it to me. Plus, there's only like $30 or something like that. So I was like, yes, hell yeah, I'll definitely do it. All right, if either of you have the stream up, I'm basically gonna go from esports team at the bottom all the way to game of the year will be the final one, because not gonna lie, the first like
Yeah,
three
work
or
our way
four
through it.
categories, I have no idea who any of these people are.
This happens to us every year, I think, because we usually try to do these, and I feel like it always
Yeah.
is like the same categories. We're like, yeah, no clue.
Yeah,
no,
which is
no
just
idea.
no clue essentially. So, but to be fair, I'm gonna read them off and everything, and then yeah. So
Yeah.
again, if you want to
Just-
jump on your own
just get into
computers
it.
and do it, let's just get into it. So we've got best esports team. We've got Gen G, which is League of Legends, NRG, which is Valorant, Team Falcons, which is Dota 2, Team Liquid, which is Mobile Legends Bang Bang, and Team Vitality,
Legends.
which is Counter-Strike 2.
I've
So
never heard of Mobile Legends.
I
Yeah.
feel like doesn't Gen G like win a lot?
yeah,
I
Gen
feel like
G
that name
wins a lot
sounds
from what I
familiar.
understand.
This
and
one
it's kind of
always
OG
wins.
League of Legends, so they're gonna get my vote, I guess. So there we go.
Yeah, I'm voting Team
Yeah.
Liquid just 'cause I've heard of Team Liquid before.
Yeah.
Because they play StarCraft.
I just want somebody else to win, you know. Like
Yeah.
I would probably just go with like Team. I don't know. Energy sounds pretty cool. I would just go Team Energy.
Yeah. So, all right, next
I
one,
can't
just
even-
moving along, just kind of get bounce these guys out of the way, is best esports athletes. I didn't realize that. Okay. We got Brock, Chovy. I know I'm butchering these names. Forsaken, Kakidu, Menard, and Zawu. I honestly butchered that name. The only person I recognize is actually Kakeru because he's a Street Fighter esports guy. He's really popular over here. Shocker, he's Japanese. So I'm just gonna give him my vote and call it a day.
Yeah.
So
That doesn't even matter for me. Yeah.
yeah. So
Pick anybody.
all right, and then so we've only got two more, and then we're actually getting to the categories we'll know. So best esports game: Counter-Strike 2, Dota 2, League of Legends, Mobile Legends Bang Bang, and Valorant. I don't give craps about any of these games, so
I like how it's named Mobile Legends Bang Bang.
I
think
know,
it's a
right?
fun
I
name.
think just for the name alone, I'm gonna vote that
Yeah.
one just because.
You know,
So
I just like the name.
yeah, just the name. All right, and then final one, content creator of the year. God, I only know like one person from this list. So Sadrill, I don't know who that guy is. Kai, Moist Critical, Sakura Miko, and the Burnt Peanuts.
The burnt peanut.
Wait, hold
Yeah.
on. I'm catching up. Let me see this again.
So
Oh,
the
Kai Cenat. Okay.
yeah, content creator of the year. So whichever one, I guess.
I mean, I probably go Kai Cenat because I watch his content a lot. But the thing is, I feel like Sakura Miko is this a VTuber?
Think so.
would
Yeah,
guess
I'm
so.
pretty sure it is. Yeah.
Because there's like one VTuber I know is like massive. Like it's like
I
really.
think
maybe
that's
of Iron Mouse.
probably Sakura. Yeah, if I had to take a guess.
Or maybe maybe it's okay. Yeah, I don't know who the heck Kadro is. I know Moist Critical.
Well,
You're
everyone knows
no
Charlie.
idea.
I mean, let's be perfectly honest.
Yeah.
So, but you know what? Just for the heck of it, I'm gonna go with Sakura. Just because if she does win, I know she's not probably going to. I would love to see
Yeah.
Jeff's face about trying to announce that. I want to see
It's-
that.
I remember seeing a lot of people like complaining about this category because it was like, do these people all play video games? Do some of them not all play video games?
Right.
But I think everybody here like I don't know about the burnt peanut and the Kadro guy looks like he does maybe competitive or something. I don't know. He has
Probably
like
does
that kind of voice.
esports type thing. Yeah, probably Valorant or something.
So,
would be my guess.
so maybe everybody here does play games to a degree because even Kai Cenat plays games, even though it's not like what he's I feel like really popular for. He does
Right.
play. He does really cool like marathon type streams and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
for anybody who's unaware,
Anyway, so that's
cool.
all that. Now let's actually get into the games, the stuff that we actually know. So let's go with the first one, most anticipated game for 2026. Okay. So we've got
Ooh.
007 First Light, Grand Theft Auto 6, Marvel's Wolverine, Resident Evil, and The Witcher 4. Okay.
Dude, it's
So
psycho.
Where's the
I'm gonna
button
say
for
off.
all of them?
I'm gonna say
This is
off.
tough.
Yeah, I know it is tough, but I'm gonna say
actually
this
tough.
right now. I know what will win. It's gonna be
Yeah.
GTA. What I want to win though, and my personal I would in terms of this particular moment for most anticipated game, is that 007 game because that trailer
Really?
and all that gameplay that we saw,
Wow.
it was looking really good. Yes, it needs some polish. There is no denying it. But if you've ever played the Hitman games,
Mm-hmm.
this game is looking really good because that same team is making this game. And that gets my personal votes.
Wow, Tallen, I'm shocked. I did not think you were going to say
Ditto.
007. I did not have that on my bingo card, man.
What do you think I was going to say? Oh, did you think I was going to go with Wolverine?
I thought Wolverine. Yeah.
No, I mean, I'm excited. I'm excited
like
for it. Don't get me
Resident
wrong. It's Insomniac Wolverine game. I'm excited for it. But I want to see more gameplay from it and everything like that. And I'm sure, again, it's going to be amazing. Obviously, I'm picking it up day one. I'm going to blast through the entire weekend or whenever it comes out. I'm probably going to platinum it, knowing Insomniac games. But in terms of what I've seen so far for next year, that First Light 007 game, I'm excited about that personally. So, but what about you two? What are you looking forward to?
Go ahead, Lemon.
Witcher 4, probably.
Witcher 4.
You know what's funny?
Witcher 3.
I don't think it's coming out next year.
I didn't know the game was coming out.
I
didn't know the game was potentially coming out.
Yeah, I mean, of the games, if it's just strictly games coming out, it should be disqualified. It's not coming out next year.
Yeah.
Of the games coming out, probably Resident Evil. Or Wolverine.
Yeah.
All right. What about you, Lisa? What are you excited for?
I was also going to say Resident Evil because I'm big into the Resident Evil franchise. But I mean, I don't want to say the same thing as Lemon picked, but because the other one I would have picked is probably Marvel's Wolverine. I'm definitely excited for that one. I want to see where this game goes. Like you, like there's so many questions, but see, I can't help but like not think about some of the leak stuff that kind of went out and I get really excited thinking about where this game might go. You know, so like I don't want to touch the leak stuff, but like there's really cool things that I'm really hoping to see potentially come into fruition here.
And for anyone who comes into the comments or anything later on, like I've never been a Grand Theft Auto guy. Like even going back to when we were kids, Lemon can vouch for me. I've never cared about Grand Theft Auto. I just haven't. So I know it'll be a good game. I know everyone's gonna go crazy. Probably the economic world is gonna end for a couple days because everyone's taking the time off or whatever's happened. And I know the companies are expecting console sales to finally go to where they need to go because everyone's gonna move to next gen and everything, or current gen, whatever you want to call it. But in terms of just me personally, GTA is just kind of okay. Have fun, you know.
Yeah. No, I'm the same place.
So, all right.
You played GTA though, right?
I've played GTA. Yes, after playing for a few hours in each game, I was like, okay.
Oh, you don't even finish them?
I finished 4. I finished 4. I never finished 5 though.
Tallen, I'm right there with you. I finished Nico's game, the 4th one, I think, and then I never touched the 5th one. Like I think I touched the online more than I touched the actual story. I
played 5 for a few hours, and afterwards I was just like, okay, it's more GTA, which, you know, again, that's what you expect from GTA essentially. So
yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right. Best adaptation. Fun. Oh boy, this one, man. Quick question: where's Sonic? Just saying, where's Sonic 3? You know?
Yeah, I did see all that.
Yeah.
Where's Fallout? Was it not this year?
Fallout was 2 years ago.
It was 2. Oh my god. Okay,
yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Right. Right. Yeah. So anyways, we've got Minecraft movie, Devil May Cry, Splinter Cell, which I didn't even know about. The Last of Us Season 2, and Until Dawn.
Until Dawn, of all the things to put in here, Until Dawn is crazy because I remember watching this and it was just so. If it was going for its own original take, even that was horrible. But like it is completely different even from the game too. So it's like it failed on both fronts. And I'm just like, I can't believe there's definitely something else that's come out video game adaptation wise. If I look
Sonic
it up, I'm gonna find it.
It is within
Sonic 3.
Okay,
there's another one too.
Here's the thing that
didn't bother me.
Yeah, there is another one. But in terms of Sonic though, okay, so in terms of the time, in terms of when the category can be picked and everything, Sonic came out last year at the end of December, so it's within the the timeline to get it, because we also know that the Indiana Jones game is in a couple of categories here, and that came out after the Game Awards happened, so that fits in no problem. But the thing that makes it even weirder is that last year that terrible Knuckles spin-off side episode series thing that was on here, but you can't put Sonic 3 on here. Like I've actually seen Sonic 3. I've seen Devil May Cry. Didn't know about the Splinter Cell. I saw a bit of The Last of Us Season 2, and I just couldn't get into it personally. I have not seen the Minecraft movie, and Until Dawn, I didn't even know it was a thing. Sonic 3 is easily the best adaptation in terms of from a video game. Like, there's no question about it, yet for some reason it's not on here.
So the other one that I'm thinking about that I genuinely enjoyed both seasons, I think it's really, really good, was Twisted Metal. And I feel like it's a very
Twisted
underrated
Metal.
show.
Yeah. Okay.
People really need to give that show a shot. I promise you, it's actually good.
It is good.
It's actually good. It may not be the best, but it's actually good. It's a good time. It's funny.
Yeah.
And like it stays pretty true to what I remember of Twisted Metal. Yeah. So yeah, that's like Highway Robbery, that Until Dawn. God, that's crazy. Placed over that.
I think for me personally, and I know people are gonna be like being like rioting and everything for me saying this, but I'm probably gonna vote Devil May Cry, not because it's the best or anything, but simply because the animation was really good. And a lot of the action scenes are really cool to watch. Now I know purists are gonna be like, oh no, this isn't my Devil May Cry and everything, or especially the middle part where you have the a lot more focus on Baby, I believe her name is technically. And then like her little organization and whatever's happening there, like a lot of the middle part focused on that, which was definitely a very slow part, and I did not like that personally. But I love the villain, the rabbit guy. He was really cool. I liked him. I liked Dante. Cool. Love the action and the animation, so it's gonna get my vote personally. But again, this category is it should have been Sonic personally. Sonic should have been the easy winner for me if it was in here, and it should have been in here. Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm right there with you. Devil May Cry 2. Like Last of Us season 2, it was good. Like I'm not gonna act like it was horrible television. I've heard
season 1 just destroys it in terms of quality and everything.
I think I like season 1 better too. Season 2, again, I don't think it was bad or anything. I just know for sure I enjoyed Devil May Cry way more than I enjoyed.
Let's put it this way. My parents watched The Last of Us season 1. My parents, Lemon,
really?
You know my parents.
Well, I mean, it's an HBO show. I mean, I said this about the game.
They tried to get into season 2. They stopped after 2 episodes. They're just like, not good. So
well, I imagine because of what happened in those first 2 episodes of season 2.
So, well, it wasn't just that. I guess from people who've actually played the games, from what I hear, some of the character moments, I guess, with Ellie and everything is just like, what are you doing? So. All right, let's go to the next category. Best multiplayer game. So we've got Arc Raiders, Battlefield 6, Elden Ring, Night Ring, Peak, and Split Fiction. I'm not going to lie. I have actually never heard of Peak. Have either of you? And can you tell me about it?
No. So I know about it and I've heard about it, but I haven't really looked into it or watched anything about it. But I know it's obviously super popular. I think it's like a fun co-op multiplayer game, but I don't know that much outside of that.
Okay, so it's more about co-op multiplayer. So obviously Split Fiction was a co-op multiplayer game. So Peak is more co-op.
This game. Okay, I've seen like memes about this game and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's everybody's playing it. It's probably the more popular one, I would say. Well, maybe not more popular over Arc Raiders or whatnot, but it's up there.
And then Elden Ring, Night Ring, I know had a huge start, and I think got a decent online population from my understanding. I know it's funny enough, this game super popular here in Japan for whatever reason. I'm not really sure why, but it's
really popular everywhere. Like they're making deals. They had no idea it was gonna be as big as it was. They did not have a DLC lined up really for it or anything.
Well, that's why the DLC trailer was literally like the title, and that was it. So like, there's nothing to it.
And that's also in December. Damn,
yeah.
I just thought about that now.
Battlefield 6 and then Arc Raiders. So I'm not into extraction shooters personally, but I've heard nothing but good things about Arc Raiders. I mean, it's the same. It's literally the OG team from the OG Battlefield games up till about 4 or 1. And they made the finals, which Lemon and I love playing. So
yep.
And then there's Battlefield 6, which Battlefield 6 is fine. It is clear though that the same team obviously has not, obviously because they've left. But that talent of map design and modes and everything obviously left with them. And the current team making Battlefield 6, they've got a lot to learn when it comes to map design and everything. Because honestly, the only map I want to play in Battlefield 6 is one from Battlefield 3, which is Operation Firestorm. And that should say something right there. Like, I'm not saying all the maps are bad or anything. I'm just simply saying they don't flow as well, or they try to cram in vehicles in the places that they shouldn't be, or the map design, like the maps will be too small, and yet they've got helicopters, tanks, anti-air vehicles, and everything. And just like, dude, this map is too small for all this. You need to, stretch some things out here and there. And it's not to say that they need to do what one of the OG Battlefield DLCs did, where it's like, okay, everything in the center and this giant field. No. You need to study the good maps from the old games, Battlefield 2, Bad Company 2, Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4, and learn from those and then make a map if that. And if you have to, you know what? I'll even say it, because guess what? OG Battlefield done this in multiple games. take the basic, dimensions of that and then go from there and then start to place things. That's all you need to do. So, God, okay, best multiplayer though. I don't know.
I'll probably go for Elden Ring, Night Rain, I think. I mean, to be fair, I've never played Arc Raiders, even though I know it's good. Peak didn't play it. So
I'm going to pick Arc Raiders. I'm
going
to pick Arc Raiders only because Embark made it, and Embark makes the finals, and I want to see them continue to do well. So I'm going to go with Arc Raiders just for that.
I went Battlefield 6. I had fun.
I mean, again, don't get me wrong.
It's so funny because like it's really popular. I think it's actually doing better than like it's doing better than Call of Duty. They were saying like it's absolutely destroying Call of Duty.
Man, we could have an entire thing about that. So. All right, next one, best sports and racing game. So we've got. Oh, duh, because sports. I was gonna say, how is racing and soccer together? But okay, yeah, best sports / racing game. Okay, so EA Sports FC 26, F1 25, Mario Kart World, Rematch. Isn't Rematch that soccer game made by Sifu?
The people who made Sifu.
Yeah. Okay, and then Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. By the way, someone's speakers on in the back because I can hear my voice, I think.
Is it me?
I don't know. All I know is that when I talk, eventually I hear myself as if I'm on a speaker or something. I don't know. Okay, I played Sonic Racing Cross Worlds at TGS. It was fine. It was not a bad game or anything. It was fine. It was definitely heavier cars, I would say. Mario Kart World I've obviously played a lot, and while it definitely has some things I still want added to it, it's still a fun game because it's Mario Kart. I'm never going to vote for a sports game, and F125 I've never played. So
the honesty there, the pure honesty there.
I'm sorry. I'm just not. I am not. The last sports game that I ever considered actually good was like way back in the PS2 days with like NFL Blitz. I love the Blitz games. Blitz was awesome. But I'm not my thing. So I guess I'll go Mario Kart just for this. So
yeah, I was gonna say I'm definitely picking Mario Kart too. I didn't even touch Sonic Racing. I don't really have any interest in that one, but Mario Kart for me would take the cake here, easy.
No, I'm voting Sonic Racing just because World is such a disappointment compared to.
I mean that's fair. That is easily fair. Although totally to be fair as well, a lot of people thought Sonic Racing was going to destroy Mario Kart, and I'm sitting here going, look, Mario Kart World still has a lot of stuff it needs to add, but it's Mario Kart. Like, I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's just not 8.
Yeah. Well, and that's the benefit that 8. That's the benefit that 8 had, where it had what literally 8 plus 10 years or so of
right. That's what I'm saying. Like,
constant development.
Oh no, for sure. I want the DLC tracks. I don't want this open world.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree with that. The open world stuff. I'm just like, dude, stop it. It's clear they tried to make that so much earlier in the Switch one's life, and it's not what we wanted. All right, best sim strategy games. So we got Final Fantasy Tactics. We've got Jurassic World Evolution 3.
So good.
Civilization 7. Tempest Rising. The Altars, and 2 Point Museum. The best sim strategy game. I think I've got to go with. I'm probably gonna go Final Fantasy Tactics. Yeah.
Dude, that game so good. The voice acting just made that game like next level. Dude, it was amazing before.
It's on my list
acting,
to play. I just don't have time for a meaty JRPG right now. I just don't.
It is so good.
It's a long one.
It is a long, Tactic. I mean, the original Tactics was long, and then all the extra stuff that they put in here and with the voice acting area, I'm just like, dude, man. I need like a solid week or two just to be able to sit through this entire thing. So, yeah. So.
They definitely cut some content from this. I think it's mostly characters from the PSP version that came out.
Yeah, they cut some of the PSP stuff, so and then they also, I think they more just made everything more. Streamlined, and I don't say streamlined because they're cutting a bunch of stuff, just to simply like make it more easier to follow and everything in terms of the story and just that kind of stuff. But the game is all the same, the gameplay and everything.
So good.
Yeah, I need to play it. So okay, let's see. Next one is going to be best family game. Okay, so we've got Donkey Kong Bonanza, Lego Party, Lego Voyagers, Mario Kart World, Sonic Racing, and Split Fiction. Okay, for me personally, easy. Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Come on.
Bonanza. That really. There's no
if you have a Switch 2 and you have not played Bonanza, Go play it. It's a great game.
Yeah.
It's really fun, really relaxing, dude. And you can just smash the entire level, all the levels and everything. It's just super fun. It's a great platformer.
That's honestly the best part. The best part about it was just smashing everything. Like I don't think
it's made by
I
the
was
team that
anticipating how
made
cool
Odyssey.
that was going to be. Yeah.
Guess what? Yeah,
Next level stuff with that, man. And the
exactly.
story was, maybe not the most complex story, but I digged it. It was really good.
Every time I
it.
hear
Cool.
story when it comes to Donkey Kong and Mario, I'm just like I remember seeing votes where it's just like Mario games, like Mario Wonder got docked on some of the reviews because of the story, and I'm sitting here going, it's Mario. You stop Bowser.
Yeah.
That's all it is. That's
all
all
it
it
is.
is.
With Donkey Kong, you could tell they were really trying to push for that, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the thing where you kind of have to give it the flowers for that, because like that's why I kind of like it though, that they did push for something, and I liked it. I dug this little story they were telling with little Rosalina, or not Rosalina. Oh my gosh,
Paulina.
I'm losing her name. Paulina. Yeah. That whole story, like I dug that little bit of it to it. It added that little extra to it that I wasn't expecting, and I think that's what makes me love it more. It makes me think about it more. So
exactly,
100%, I would go Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Okay, so next category is going to be best fighting game. So for this, we've got 2XKO, we got Capcom Fighting Collection 2, Fatal Fury City of the Wolves, Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection, and a Virtua Fighter 5.
This is a sad list.
This is, I mean, I do know a lot of fighting games are coming out next year.
That's a collection.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say, Talon. But next year, imagine this list for next year, dude.
Tokon, and then there's also another one from Arc. Like Arc has 2 fighting games coming out next year, I think. So, and I played Tokon at Tokyo Game Show. Dude, it is fun.
Dude, I just got into the beta. I'm so happy.
I got into the beta too. I actually did. Yeah, I just got the email yesterday. Yep, I got it.
Oh, we definitely got to play it in 2 weeks.
Let's go.
I'm excited. We'll jump on a stream. We'll play it. I'm excited.
Definitely. Well, because
I wish I could put my vote for that.
It's the weekend. It's the weekend after the Game Awards? Or no, before the Game Awards.
No, before.
Yeah,
it's right before
the Game Awards. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So I'll be home. I'll be playing that.
So honestly, I absolutely have no idea.
Yeah, I don't really have any affinity to anything here. I mean, Mortal Kombat, because I love
Mortal Kombat. I'll just go with
That's probably the
Capcom
only one I
Fighting
know.
Collection, I guess is what I'll go for. I don't know. Yeah.
I go Virtua Fire because it's the guys who did Yakuza.
Yep.
There you go. Fair.
All right, we've got Best RPG.
Ooh.
Avowed, Clair Obscur, Kingdom Come Deliverance, Monster Hunter Wilds, which I'm not sure is why it's there.
Dude, that's such a weird one.
It is. And the Outer
We'll talk
Worlds.
about
Like,
it.
honestly, I'd replace Monster Hunter with Final Fantasy.
Oh my god.
Tactics.
Yeah, Tactics.
Yeah,
or
I
it could
put
have been even the
Tactics in there,
Trails
like,
game that
easily.
came out
That's-
really good.
Yeah, I don't know
Trails
why.
for Chapter was
Or
really good
Dragon
too.
Quest 1 and 2. Like, why isn't that in there?
Yeah. Oh, dude, how it? And yeah, none of those made it. Is
That
wild
is
to me.
beyond weird to me. It feels like they literally threw Capcom a bone because
I'm sure
Monster
I think,
Hunter
like-
was so big when it first released, and then less than a month after it released, no one is talking about it because the performance is so bad. And yeah, it's just like, okay. Okay, so I know purists in terms of RPGs are going to say Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 because that you actually are role playing in that game. I know a lot of people liked The Outer Worlds 2 because it just came out. Avowed, I heard, was kind of if from what I'm hearing.
I played it. It was fun. I genuinely liked it. I gave it a genuine shot, and I think it's because they did some cool different things. I mean, the plot was totally trash.
Well, Lemon,
I
you
wasn't
tried.
really
You played it,
caring
didn't
too much
you,
for
for a
it.
little bit, if I remember correctly?
Yeah, and pretty much everything Lethal is saying is my opinion too. The gameplay is solid. It's just
that's what's fun.
is not there. I mean, because this is supposed to be like a sequel or part of the same storyline as oh god, what's the other Obsidian game?
What, Starfield? No. Other Obsidian.
Top down, like computer RPG kind of thing.
I don't know.
Pillars of Eternity. I think is the name.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so I came into like I have no idea who any of these people are. I don't know why people don't like me, but I'm kind of Jesus-like. I don't know what's really going on. And
Yeah, what you were
I
called.
don't know.
I was gonna say you're like a dragon kith or something, but that's not it at all. I don't know. You were just special. I don't know.
Yeah, 'cause like plants like grow off of you and stuff.
Yeah,
You're just
exactly.
special,
You were like
no
a
one
god or
liked you.
something. Yeah.
I didn't get it.
But it was cool though, man. The dual wielding pistol with like a wand or some shit was like really cool. Like it had some really cool like weapons to use and powers to learn and stuff like that. The classes and the abilities you can get were really cool. And the world was cool. It was a good looking game too. Like it looked really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But in terms of for me personally,
yeah.
though, I got to give it to Claire Obscura just because
Oh,
I
come
love that
on.
game.
It's not even.
Of course.
It's not, dude.
Talking about.
Of course.
It was
I'll
super
tell
fun.
you what though. If they would have put Final Fantasy Tactics here, I would have struggled.
Yeah,
I would have
Tactics would have. Yeah, I think Tactics would have
I would have
easily.
struggled and said, "Damn, that's kind of tough." Because even though it should go to Expeditionary 3, a part of me wants them to be like, "Listen, we want more Tactics games."
But again,
all right? I missed that series. Bring it back, man.
It still confuses me because, why isn't Tactics in here? Or
I don't
like
know.
literally the definition of an RPG is Dragon Quest 1-2, the HD 2D remake.
Yeah.
Why is that not in here?
So Tactics technically isn't an RPG.
I know technically it's not, but at the same time it still kind of is.
It fits better than Mom Hun does, but
Yeah.
I still can see see why it's not here also.
Okay, but then again, answer me though, why not Dragon Quest 1-2 HD 2D remake?
Yeah, no, that
like,
fits a lot better.
Yeah, and
Like,
there's other
come
games
on.
too. Like I said, the Trails games is great. That new one that came out, the remake was really good, and it was received really well. So that shocker that didn't even get for this at all makes no sense.
It really doesn't. But yeah, no, Claire gets the vote for me. I wish Dragon Quest 1 and 2 was in here though, because again, it just makes way more sense. And I feel like they threw Capcom a bone just because, oh hey, we feel a little bad for you. Here you go. You're in the RPG section for some random reason.
They didn't find another spot for Monster Hunter Wilds, so like put it in RPG.
Yeah, just put it in RPG. Kick this other one out. And you're just like,
for some reason they thought, hey, we don't have that many RPGs to look at this year, like which is crazy.
Which is BS.
Why is it not in action adventure? Is what I want to know.
Right?
I don't know.
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense, dude.
Maybe it is.
All right, let's go into the next one. The best action adventure game.
Let's see.
Okay, so for this one, we've got Death Stranding 2, we got Ghost of Yote, Hollow Knight Silk Song, Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, and Split Fiction. Okay, the actual definition they use here is for the best action adventure game combining combat with traversal and puzzle solving. Okay, for me personally, this is tough because I've played 3 of these 5 games. I played Yote, I played Silk Song, and I played Indiana Jones. I've not played Split Fiction, and I've not played Death Stranding 2. I was not a fan of Death Stranding 1, and it's because Death Stranding 2 is just more of Death Stranding. I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna move on and play other games. So for me personally, I probably got to give it to Yote because especially with the combat improvements that they have, along with the open world that they have, I think Yote for me personally takes it. But I'll ask you guys what you personally think.
I'm going Yote also.
I see. I'm not at Yote. I'm on the fence between Death Stranding 2 and Hollow Knight Silk Song. So look at the definition, right? Best action adventure, combining combat with traversal and puzzle solving. I mean, Death Stranding is the definition of like trying to puzzle solve, how to traverse through like the mountains and how to go through certain terrains and whatnot.
I thought you just grab a vehicle after
fighting.
like 5 hours into the game. I heard vehicles like
no, you get it much sooner, but of course that doesn't solve every situation. As you progress through that game, you're going up mountains and your vehicles don't do nothing. Especially when you get into like the snowy areas, your vehicles aren't doing crap until you start getting the upgrades, right? That make it so that you can use it for stuff like that. Okay. So they definitely make it easier, but it definitely for sure it does require a lot of like puzzle solving to get through certain areas, and the action was so much better in this game, and I really love the story here. But it just sucks because like Silk Song was incredible.
Silk Song has a really cool world. I like Silk Song's.
I couldn't get out of that game. Like I wanted to play it so much. I wanted to explore every nook and cranny of that world. There's bosses that I wanted to find. I wanted to like try to get all the different types of weapons. I forget what they're called, like the ruins or the whatever they're called.
Oh yeah, the ruins. You have the weapons. You have the masks, the ruins, and everything.
Stuff. Yeah, like all the abilities. Like I wanted to like legit just do everything in that game, and I think that's why I'm gonna pick it over Death Stranding 2 because I love Death Stranding 2, but Silk Song, dude, I was into that world. Like as soon as I got new ability, I was backtracking everywhere to like figure out, oh my god, what can I use this ability for to go through here? Like it just this to me is the definition of like. For what I would pick for
backtracking in a Metroidvania style game? No way. I never mentioned that. All right.
There we go.
There we go. All right. Next one. Best action game. Okay, so this is like pure combat, I guess. So Battlefield 6, somehow, I guess. Doom the Dark Ages, Hades 2, Ninja Gaiden 4, and Shinobi Art of Vengeance.
Oh my god, Doom was out this year?
Jesus. Yeah, it was. Unfortunately, yeah, it came back out
that was last year.
In April, I think. Is it April that it came out?
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It came out a while
I generally thought that was last year. I thought that was last year. Wow.
Okay. I'm gonna be completely honest. Hades 2 and Ninja Gaiden 4 are on my backlog. I just haven't been able to play them yet.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my
You
God.
gotta
I
play
know.
Hades too, man.
Yeah,
I
you gotta
know,
play Hades
dude.
2.
I know Hades.
Man.
Dude, I played the first
Yeah.
one. I'm waiting for my physical version right now to arrive for Hades 2. Okay,
Oh, nice.
Fair enough.
So I'm waiting. It literally needs to get here, and I can play it. Okay. Plus, when I go on my ski trip, what do you think I'm playing on the 3-hour train ride to go up there? Just saying. Okay.
There you go.
So for me personally, in terms of best action game, I got to give it to Shinobi Art of Vengeance. Love the demo, and I've been able to play a little bit of the full game right now. Absolutely love it. It's easily in terms of because it's action, right? Action game. It goes to that. Who knows? Maybe Ninja Gaiden would be better if I actually had played it by now. But in terms of right now, Shinobi Art of Vengeance.
Yeah, I didn't play Doom. I didn't play Battlefield 6. I played Shinobi, but there was just like the demo that I played at SGF. I didn't play like the full game or anything. And I didn't play Ninja Gaiden 4, so I only played Hades 2 here. But I watched a lot of like Ninja Gaiden 4 gameplay and whatnot. And it looks great, but it definitely just looks like more like Ninja Gaiden.
It's more
if I'm
Ninja.
not
It is.
mistaken.
It's exactly what it is.
Yeah,
It's more Ninja
like
Gaiden.
There wasn't anything that I watched that I was like, yeah, it doesn't look like it's anything different from what I played in the past. But Hades 2, I can go on forever about this game. It's so good.
I know.
Everything about this game is fun. All the action, all the bosses, all the story, all the characters. It's just chef's kiss.
The only downside about it is just when it released. I was like, no, don't release now.
no.
Release later, please.
When did they drop it? Was it during Silksong month? Right?
It was in September. Is when they dropped it.
Yeah,
And I'm
I remember being like, dude,
it was
what?
after because it was after Silk Song, but before Yote, and I was like, why are you doing this to me, Hades? And I'm like, you know what?
Yeah.
Because then I saw the news that they're going to release the physical version. I'm like, okay, I'm going to get the physical version. It'll come a little later, and I'll have actual time to play it. So, but yeah.
Dude, September, October was just crazy. It was September, October, November. I mean, honestly, the last like 4 months of this year,
4 months in my wallet
ridiculous.
I've been having a hole burned in my wallet permanently. I'm just like, God damn it.
I've been buying the game like every month. It's pretty crazy.
It's been
sometimes
crazy.
2 or 3. Yeah, I gotta go Hades for me.
Yep, Hades.
All right.
No, Doom Dark Age is really good, and I'm a little bummed it's gonna definitely get the snub here. But Hades 2 is so good. So good.
Fair.
All right.
I wish I got
Best
into Doom
VR/AR. The best game experience playable in virtual or augmented reality. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know any of these. So whatever you guys pick, I'm gonna pick.
Yeah, I got to play Marvel's Deadpool VR at Summer Games Fest, and it was cool. A lot of fun. The rest, no idea. Didn't play them, but I played that one, so I would probably choose this
I'll
one.
go. I've heard Midnight Walk was decent from what I heard, but again, I only know like one person who actually played. I guess I'll go Deadpool. Sure.
I'll go Midnight Walk because I thought the art style was cool.
Yeah. So. All I can really go off of. Oh god, the worst category in the entire thing.
Best.
Oh god,
game.
mobile gaming. God, you turned this industry into.
Hey man. Until next year when we get Final Fantasy Dual. Oh my god, I already forgot the name. Dual Decim.
Oh, whatever.
I can't wait.
Whatever with that game. All right, let's take a look here. We got Destiny Rising, Persona 5, The Phantom X, Sonic Rumble, Umasuma. I don't even know what that is.
Oh, I know that game.
And then Withering Waves. Again, I have absolutely no idea. Like part of me, which is a little vindictive, I guess, if you want. I want to vote Destiny Rising just because I wanted to win and to shove it in Bungie's face that the game they can't even handle.
So angry.
Destiny 2 at that. So, but honestly, again, I don't play mobile games, so I don't know. What are you guys gonna pick?
The horse racing one.
Oh, the Derby
Honestly.
one.
The only one I actually played here, genuinely played. I lied. I did download Destiny Rising just to give it a shot, and it is pretty cool. But I mean, no more than getting past like the first like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Persona 5X, I gave it a fair shot. I just didn't stick with it because I just don't feel like playing a Persona 5 game like on my phone.
Yeah.
But that's the only two that I generally tried.
Waves? Is that an RPG style thing?
That's popular. And I know. I just know it's popular. That's as far as I know. That's
it's like
popular.
Genshin, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, it's just like Genshin. Okay.
It might be.
All right.
It's like a single player games is.
I definitely see the horse one winning though. The horse girls, that's definitely winning for sure. I know for a fact.
I don't know.
That one's
I'm gonna
win.
pick that just because I want to see Jeff's face when he has to read that off if it wins.
It's gonna win, bro.
Oh please, I want to see that reaction. Unfortunately, you know what's gonna happen though? It's gonna be one of those fast, really like just side categories where he's like, best mobile game. Winner goes to boom. It just moves on in like 5 seconds. Yep, it's gonna happen. Okay, best debut indie game.
Oh, they took it out. That's crazy.
The guy you said, it's
Mega Bunk.
Yeah. Okay, so this one right here has been causing some stir-ups online, at least in terms of Clair Obscur, because it is technically an indie game, but when you actually look at like who they were able to hire in terms of contract workers, and then also the amount of money they got compared to what most people would say is an indie game, a lot of people are like, how is this here? Even though it kind of got on in a technicality, but But anyway, so the categories are Blueprints, Clair Obscur, Despelot, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. And then Dispatch, which is that story. It's more of a story-based. It's not really a game per se in terms of like you're going around, running around and mashing. But it's an interactive story is the type of game that it is. So, which I've heard great things about. I've heard it's actually really cool.
Oh, dude, I'm playing it right now. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Let me correct that. It's a great like show. It feels like a great show.
That's exactly what a lot of people are saying. It's just more of a show, right?
But I'll say this. It's a great show, and I hate to say it, but I feel like the actual gameplay elements to take me away from what I just want to do is just watch the show. That's how I feel about it personally.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Isn't it like the old Telltale games though? I mean, isn't it like some of the same even devs even?
It is like the Telltale games, but they like the game centers on you actually dispatching units, and I think that's the part that's just so bad. It's just not, personally, I don't find it fun. Like I've been playing it on stream and I'm just not enjoying it. I'm like, guys, I'm so sorry. Like we could get back. Hopefully this ends in like 20 minutes. We actually get back to like the actual show or whatever.
Story,
like,
yeah.
I just want to get back to like I don't want to do this like dispatching part.
Yeah, that makes sense. So all right. I don't know, Lemon, what are you gonna vote for?
I'm kind of, it's toss up between Blueprints and Dispatch. I haven't played either of them. I want to play them both. And I remember people really being jazzed about Blueprints, like a roguelike puzzle game.
So good.
So interesting concept. I probably go Dispatch just because I love Telltale games.
I'll go with Dispatch. I'll go with that. I'll go with Dispatch.
Good. I'm gonna be the guy that goes Blueprints because this game I sunk like maybe 100 hours into. It is basically a puzzle adventure with a roguelike spin to it. And so you're constantly having to like replay the game in order to progress and try to gradually make it to a certain spot. Like I don't want to go into any spoiler stuff, but throughout that, right, it is like solving puzzles, learning more about the deeper story at play here, finding and discovering like new rooms and whatnot. Dude, it was so good. It was so much fun. And to this day, like people are still discovering new things. It's one of those games. And so it's like, it's in comparison to like the other ones here, like it feels weird to like say Clair Obscur Expedition 33 here. It feels so out of place compared to the other ones.
It is because
I get
like we said,
why it's here.
Technically it is a debut indie game, but when you look deeper, it's.
You know what it is? They need to get to a point where maybe they kind of like, I don't know, if there's a way to maybe like separate this better, because like, you know, this game has so much more financial backing to it versus probably some of these other ones here.
Oh yeah.
And so like, you know, they can afford to have like this beautiful, gorgeous game. So it's like, it almost does like detract from like, hey, these are more smaller budget titles. Maybe not Dispatch, because Dispatch also probably has a good backing to it because, I don't know, it looks amazing. But I don't know. I would still go Blueprints for sure, but if not, I mean, I'd probably go Dispatch because I don't want to give this to Clair. Clair's going to win.
Clair's going to sweep everything else. So yeah, it's kind of like, you know what? I would rather give to some, easily give to something else. Yeah. Absolutely. Okay, let's go. Next category, we've got Best Independent Game. So for outstanding creative and technical achievement in a game made outside of the traditional publisher system. Okay, so we have Absalom, we've got Ball X Pit, Blueprints, Clair Obscur, Hades 2, and Hollow Knight Silksong. That is a strong list of games right there.
So What's the traditional publisher then? Because
I'm so
isn't
let me-
I'm
so-
guessing,
I'm
you
so
know, your
glad you said
typical
that.
Bandai Namco, EA type of publishers would be my
But Devolver
guess.
Digital is effectively
Yeah.
just like the rest of the publishers.
Yeah,
Right,
Devolver
I know.
Digital's
That's
big.
the weird thing. Yeah.
Kepler's getting pretty big. I mean, Raw Fury is a pretty big name at this point. Like
Yeah.
that, it is weird. This is
My
it's just one of those things
guess
where, like,
again
it's
is
really weird.
technicalities. My guess is technicalities
Yeah.
probably.
And Team
Um,
Cherry, you might not think it, but they're rich from their last game. So
Yeah, no, they are.
yeah. So yeah, they got money. I don't know.
I know, again, I've said it before in the other parts of the voting. It's on its way. I wanted to say Hades 2 is what I want to say, I think. Because it's super giant. Like, I want them to do well. So I think I'm going to give it to Hades 2. The moment that game finally gets here, I'm gonna be like, yes, let's go. And then like,
You're gonna love it.
I know I'm gonna love it. I know I'm gonna love it, and you're not
Yeah.
gonna hear from me for like a week.
Yeah, I personally don't know. I'm torn between Blueprints, Hades 2, and Hollow Knight Silksong. That's really tough. I don't know, Lemon. What are you thinking?
I think I'm probably gonna vote Hades too, but I also kind of want to see Ball Pit get some love because that game looks like a riot. I really want to play it. Obviously have not had time because I'm playing everything else, but it's
Fair.
a roguelike Arkanoid game, like, you know, the paddle with the ball, and
Right.
absolute deranged idea, and I guess it absolutely works. Like the village like building system in it is you literally shoot a ball around your village, and the more buildings it hits, the more resources you get. It's absolutely unhinged. It is the most bizarre sounding game to me.
And yet it's working. So
Yeah, exactly. So I hope it gets some love because that game looks absolutely nuts and works.
and it works. Yeah.
Fair.
All right, let's go. Best community support. Okay. Baldur's Gate 3, Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite, Helldivers 2, and No Man's Sky. Recognizing a game for outstanding community support, transparency, and responsiveness, inclusive of social media activity and game updates / patches.
I don't understand how Baldur's Gate 3 is here then, because it's just.
I heard
'cause
they
it has
added
big
a
fan base
lot. I've heard they added a lot. Didn't they add like 20 new classes or
year?
something like that? Yeah.
this year. Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
So
I thought they were done and
Final
dusted.
Fantasy
for, like, last
14,
year.
I know they have their, you know, every year they do this. It goes up
Yeah.
and down because
Yeah.
they've literally said come back when a DLC comes and leave after that. We don't
Well,
mind.
it's an MMO. I mean,
Yeah, it's MMO, yeah.
made for this.
Fortnite, I will never vote for. Helldivers 2, I had fun when it initially launched and everything. I've not touched it in a long time. I've heard it's some of the patch stuff, I guess, is like the last couple of months have not been good from what I've heard. But again, that's just basically what I've heard.
That last update did really good for it. The
Okay.
Halo collab.
Oh, okay, that's good.
That did really
and
good for
then
it.
No
About
Man's
that.
Sky. I mean, dude, No Man's Sky has been pumping out updates for 10 plus years now or something like that. It feels
That's
like.
great, dude. And this game has been in this category, I think, for the last 10 years. Like,
It
I'm
has
not even
been, yeah.
kidding.
Yeah.
No
So,
Man's Sky has always been here. That's crazy.
And the free updates too. That's the crazy. But they're free updates.
yeah, they're all
Bought
free.
game
That's the
once.
thing. Yeah.
That's crazy.
I don't know, I'm stuck between Baldur's Gate 3 and No Man's Sky personally.
Yeah, I don't have any strong ties. To any
Exactly. I don't have any strong
title
ties
here.
to any of these. So,
Could go to anybody. I just want to see Final Fantasy win, so I'm gonna choose Final Fantasy.
all right. I guess I'll probably go No Man's Sky personally. Again, I
I'll
got
go-
no ties to any of these games. I don't play any of them. So, I'm going to go
I'll
with
go
that.
Baldur's Gate.
There we go.
Why
Hey,
not?
split
Fair
amongst
enough,
all
man.
three of them, you know? So,
They might win it. So
fair
who knows?
balance, right? Okay, next one. Let's go into best ongoing, aka live service game, which is literally the same stuff except they
I was
took out.
gonna say.
Yeah, they took out Baldur's Gate 3 and put in
Yeah.
Marvel Rivals. So, I honestly have no idea.
I play a little bit of Marvel Rivals. I've recently been getting back into it with the latest update with like Gambit coming
We
in.
played
so
it when
I'm
it
gonna go
initially
Marvel
launched and
Rivals.
had some
Yeah, it was
fun,
fun.
but we ended up going into
Yeah.
the finals more. I wish finals was in here, but I know it's a much smaller game, and I know a lot of people don't particularly like it, even though I personally find it fun because, again, made by the OG Battlefield devs and everything. So I don't know. I
It's
guess
a
I'll go
really
No Man's
well
Sky
made, fair
again, just
enough.
because it's all free updates and they've been doing it for like 10 plus years. So there you go.
I'll go Marvel Rivals.
Hey, let's go.
I had fun with it when I played it.
All right. Let's see. Next one is Games for Impact. So, for a thought-provoking game with a pro-social meaning or message. This was added only a couple years ago in terms of topics, if I remember correctly. All right, we've got Consume Me, we've got Despelot, we've got Lost Records, Bloom and Rage, South of Midnight, and Wanderstop. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I have not played any of these games. So, but the one I want to play is South of Midnight. I do want to play South of Midnight.
It's so good.
I've heard it's good. So I think based off that alone, I'm probably gonna pick South of Midnight personally.
Yeah, both of the, I only played the two here, Lost Records and South of Midnight. Lost Records was good, but I felt like it lost me in the plot and it lost me in the overarching story there. And I kind of feel like it lost its way a little bit. And it started off good, it just ended bad for me. I wasn't a big fan of it. Whereas like South of Midnight, I think was a pretty just solid game all the way through. It was a good story. I like the characters.
Yeah. I've heard the best thing about the game was the art and the characters.
Oh man, yeah, it was a really cool game, and the acting was great.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if I had to choose between the two, I definitely would choose South of Midnight. I'm trying to think though, like pro-social meaning or message. I'm trying to remember like meaning of family. I'm trying to remember the actual like the deep meaning here in this game. But I think if anything, it was way more clear of what I could put together for this than I could have like Lost Records. And then the other ones I didn't play, but I know the other ones I've heard a lot of them, a lot for the other ones too. Yeah, I'll go South of Midnight.
Yeah, may as well.
All right, getting into the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 8 more categories. All right, we got innovation in accessibility. All right, we've got Assassin's Creed Shadows, Atomfall, Doom the Dark Ages, EA Sports FC 26, and South of Midnight. Now, this category is saying recognizing software and or hardware that is pushing the medium forward by adding features, technology, and content to help games be played and enjoyed by an even wider audience. Which I guess would explain why Assassin's Creed is here, because you could toggle that thing, I guess, with the difficulty and all that kind of stuff to your heart's content. They kind of took what I think it was Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown did, and they kind of upped it even more, I guess, which that game definitely had a lot of that stuff. So, honestly, I have no idea. Again, I ain't voting for a sports game. Not happening.
So anti-sports. He's like, dude, if I see an EA anything, I'm done. I'm not touching it.
It's a soccer ball. Get it out of here.
Get out of here. EA,
well, I mean, heck, I won't even watch soccer on TV. Like I need to play soccer. I hate watching soccer on TV because half those guys are just a bunch of babies who are tripping over themselves half the time. I don't know. For me, I guess I'll just go South of Midnight again, personally. I did hear that Doom the Dark Ages had a lot of that stuff though, in terms of accessibility and be able to change a lot of different settings and everything, which was cool. So
it definitely did.
So that could be something right there. So
yeah, I always feel bad for this category because like I don't know how to vote for it because I don't make use of a lot of those accessibility features outside of like maybe like subtitles or something. So I never really know how much these games are doing, but you know, if all of them are adding cool stuff like that, that's good to see. But I'll probably just go South of Midnight personally, just because you know maybe they did add some really cool stuff in there that really helps out with the accessibility. So I'll go there.
Okay, next category is best performance. Oh boy.
Oh man, we gotta talk about this one. Go ahead.
Okay,
Talon, run through these names.
I want to say one thing right now. I really think starting next year they need to have best lead performance, and they need to have another category for supporting performances.
Yes.
Because
yes.
I don't care what you say. Like there are so many amazing voice actors and actresses in this industry right now that they need to have them in different categories so that we can allow more people to win these votes and everything. So, okay, so we've got, ready for this? Ben Starr, aka Obscure, Charlie Cox, Obscure, Erica, Ghost of Yote, Jennifer, Obscure. We've got Kato-san from Silent Hill, and we got Troy Baker from the Indiana Jones. Now, I'm gonna say off right the bat here, all amazing voice actors. Like, yeah. Okay, in terms of what I have not only played but also listened to and their voice acting in general, I think I'm stuck between Ben Starr and Charlie. I know, real original. And everything.
Oh, you went Charlie?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, who'd you think I was gonna pick?
I thought you were gonna go Jennifer English because that's my two. My two is between Ben Starr and Jennifer English.
Jennifer English,
Yeah.
she's in everything. It feels like nowadays. She's been in like the last big three games.
She's on the rise.
Yeah, she's on the rise. So again, amazing voice actor and everything. But didn't she win a couple of years ago or a year before or something like that, if I remember correctly?
Oh, I have no idea.
I honestly just don't remember. But in terms of like, again, going off the games right here, like Ben Starr's Ben Starr, amazing. In terms of the role he had in the game, I preferred his performance over Jennifer's. Again, all amazing voice actors and actresses, and this is where the whole supporting and lead performances needs to be split apart so we can vote separately for each of those. Troy Baker, I only got to hear a little bit from him when I played a little bit of Indiana Jones.
Let me add to that too. Troy Baker being nominated for Indiana Jones and not being nominated for his character in Death Stranding 2 is crazy.
That is
like him not being nominated for Higgs's performance. He did an amazing performance in Death Stranding 2, coming back as Higgs. So I'm shocked.
I'm shocked it's not for that. I am definitely shocked. I did see some
insane.
clips of it. I'm like, dude's got range. So.
Dude, he went. I'm telling you, he sung in it. He sang like 2 songs. I'm telling you, it's crazy. It's so crazy.
Kato-san, she had a really good voice in Silent Hill from the clips I saw and everything. So I can definitely see why she's here. Erica is really the only one I haven't really listened to aside from trailers and everything, because again, I play Ghost of Yotei in Japanese because my wife watches me play, so I can't speak on it. I've heard she had a good performance, but again, just I can't comment on it too much. So for me personally, all right, F it, just because the dude's awesome, I'm gonna go with Ben is who I'm gonna go with. Because and I have to say this kind of as a side note, Square, you need this guy to be doing all of your marketing for all your Final Fantasy games. I loved that little market thing for all the Final Fantasy sales that they had going on. Like, yeah, they need to keep doing that. So,
yeah.
What about you guys? What are you gonna vote for?
Go ahead, Lemonette, because I have a rant, so you can go.
Oh, we got a rant going on. All right.
I'm gonna go with Troy Baker just because I think he did a really bang at Harrison Ford impersonation. And the whole game, like, that's not Harrison Ford. Could have fooled me. So I'm going that.
Okay.
Let's hear this rant. Let's go.
Yeah.
I don't think Charlie Cox should be here. I'm sorry. I can't believe they threw him in here. Don't get me wrong. This man had an amazing performance. And I know this is where it goes down to what you said, where like they really do need to like break down how they're kind of like doing this, because this man was in the game, for a certain amount of time. Versus some of these versus everybody else that's here, right? Like everybody else that's here makes sense. Him, it really does feel like they threw him in here as like a celebrity thing, and I wouldn't be surprised if at the Game Awards maybe Charlie Cox is there. Maybe he gives out, Jeff likes to have like those special guest celebrity come in,
celebrity
award
people,
or whatever.
yeah.
It happens every year. He gets a couple, and he actually has been getting like more and more bigger names. So good for him on that. I really do feel like Charlie Cox is only here because I have a feeling Charlie Cox is probably going to be there, probably going to give out an award. But it just feels wrong. But don't get me wrong. I say that also respecting the hell out of his character.
He did a really good job. He did a good job for what he was given. But
performance was amazing. Yeah.
Again, I guess technically non-spoilers, even though the game's been out for a long time. Not in the game very long.
He's not, and it feels wrong for him to be here. There are so many other characters you could have put here, and as someone who's also in the Death Stranding camp, I know a lot of people are very anti-Death Stranding, but I genuinely love that game. I love the first one, and I love the second one so much more than the first one. It was such an improvement, and they did such a disservice by not getting the voice actor for Fragile. Anybody who's watching this, anybody who's a fan of Death Stranding knows that actress, I think her name is Leia Sedux. She got bamboozled because she gave one of the I cried in that game because of her. She did such an amazing job, and I just can't believe she didn't get nominated. And I'm trying to think, there's no Death Stranding here at all. That is so wild because there's so many amazing performances in that game. And I'm sure there's in a bunch of other games too. But my point is that like Charlie Cox being here just doesn't feel right. It really doesn't feel right. But that aside, ran out the way. I am also between the camp of Ben Starr and Jennifer English, but I'm going to go with Jennifer English because I think at the end of the day, it was Mayel's performance that blew me away more than Verso's performance. But at Ben started doing Verso, she just touched me so much more in that story. I mean, when I think back to like just her going through some of those like monologue moments, man, dude, I remember just gushing, crying.
She did an amazing job.
So good, so good. But again, Ben Starr equally.
Yeah.
I think my point is that they both did so good, but I had to just leave.
Yeah, unfortunately, you got to pick one. You can't pick both, right?
Yeah.
I think the reason I went more towards Ben is because because Lemon's gonna know exactly what I'm talking about here in a second, and a lot of people, unfortunately, I think missed out on these. But doing the campfire character moments and everything with all the different team members, absolutely loved it, and Ben Starr killed it in all of those, so that's why he gets my vote. So
fair.
Also, that last scene in the game,
oh god, I know, it destroys me.
Ben Starr.
It destroys me. Yep.
Oh yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. It's okay. I can't wait to see this like in real time. I'm I'm telling you what, dude.
You're gonna be there live. Lemon and I will be here on stream live again when it's going. Oh man, it's gonna be.
I can't wait to see like the reaction, because this is one of those like banger lineup. Like this is gonna be like everybody's gonna be on the editor seats to be like, okay, who's taking this? Because this is a lot of good, like performances here. So I'm excited. This is going to be a good fight.
Exactly. Okay, next category is best audio design. Now remember, this is different from music. So this is audio design. This says recognizing the best in-game audio and sound design. Okay. So they've got Battlefield 6, Clair Obscur, Death Stranding 2, Ghost of Yotei, and Silent Hill F. And I don't know why Arc Raiders isn't in here, because from what I've seen in terms of videos, I know I haven't played the game personally, that's made by OG Dice, and OG Dice, no sound, like no tomorrow. I've heard it's nothing but great in that game. But again, getting off topic. So in terms of sound design,
that's why I don't understand this, just because Clair Obscur and Ghost of Yotei, really, I don't have amazing sound design. It's all music for me.
It is. I mostly look at the music. So in-game audio and sound, I don't think Yotei does not get my vote on that. I can't speak on Death Stranding. Lethal, you'd have to let us know on that one. I've heard Silent Hill had really good audio and sound design, especially with the monster sneaking up on you and everything. So Battlefield 6, it's got good audio. I don't think it's the best. So, and at least especially when you compare it to other Battlefield games, there have been way better sound and audio design in other Battlefield games. I kind of want to give the Silent Hill F, to be perfectly honest. This is kind of where I want to go, I think.
I think I'll go there too.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna give it.
So just double checking, we're looking at this as like, like stomping on the floor, like putting on the back, using your the sword slashes, all those types of little intricate sounds that you're hearing.
Yes.
Yeah, I would give this a Death Stranding 2 then. There's so much, whether you're driving the vehicle, you're putting on the gear, you're taking out the ladder, you're listening to it pop when it gets to the very edge of like going to a full extension. Like there's those little types of details that are so important. There's the baby Lou when you have to like rock the baby because she's crying, stuff like that. Like such cool little audio cues like that. And that's just like the surface. Like every time in that game, there's like a meme. He gives a thumbs up. It's like an actual like thumbs up. Like it's like a social media thing. And there's cool little sound effects with it. Like there's so much cool stuff with the sound and what they do with it. Also, one thing with Death Stranding 2 is that the game, the way the audio works and the music works, it's based off of what you're doing in the game. So when you're not fighting enemies, you're just kind of like going through the terrain. It's very normal. But the moment you start getting into fights, the music alters and it becomes more of like a battle track. But it takes that same soundtrack and it just turns it like in real time as you're fighting. And then when you're done fighting, it goes back to like a normal, like it's normal soundtrack. Like there's cool stuff like that they do with audio that I have to respect, and that, in my opinion, goes to Death Stranding 2.
Yeah, it's a fair vote, man. It's a fair vote for that.
Yeah.
Okay, going on to the last 5 categories. All right, now we've got score music, which I'm not gonna lie, maybe it's just because I've gotten older, but the last like 4 years when it comes to this particular one, dude, music has been a big thing in games for me. Like listening to the soundtracks and the scores and everything. Like, dude, it is. Yeah. I love it. And I'm just gonna say right now, Final Fantasy 16, awesome soundtrack from a few years ago. Just saying. All right, anyway, we've got Silk Song, we've got Hades 2, we got Clair Obscur, Ghost of Yotei, Death Stranding 2. I'm sorry, it's maybe the cliche answer for some, but dude, Claire Obscure. Like,
Yeah.
come on. Like, the moment I finished that game, I was literally going on to try and find all the music. It is in my playlist to listen on the train when I'm doing other things on my phone, or if I'm at work grading papers or something for my classes. Like, I am listening to it still to this day. And I've got to go for again, because it's a score music. It's got to go. And the fact that it wasn't one of the main like artists or whatever for this soundtrack, were they found on like Reddit or something like that? Like,
I think so.
Yeah.
Or not Reddit, SoundCloud.
SoundCloud, yeah. Okay, so there we go. So
it's
Claire
such a
Obscure
big
gets my
story,
vote. No competition. Done and done.
Yeah. It's tough because you're right. You're absolutely right. And I think I'm definitely Expedition 33 as well, because I think we've all listened to like Lumiere, Mael's theme, Verso's theme, like all over again for like on repeat. And I definitely did more than I did.
And if you need convincing, here it is, okay? Final boss battle, when the boss takes his cane, slams into the ground, the pedals go around, and the music blares.
The Renoir track.
Right there. That right there should be all the convincing you need.
Yeah. Dude, I mean, even I even think of the moments of like, see, I don't want to get spoiled, like story stuff, but like and some of those heavier parts of the story, right? Like just the music that would play, and like it's just, it's all throughout the game. It's just such wonderful music. Every boss battle is like memorable. Like I can think of the track for the boss battles, and I can't do it with every game. It's one of those games where like, oh yeah, if I heard it, I remember that. You know, that's the Painter's fight. Like I would know that if I heard it.
Exactly. And the thing is, when you type it into like YouTube and everything, you'll be like, okay, I don't know the name of this because again, it's a French title probably. Let's see. Claire Obscure, Painter fight, or this boss fight or something, and it pops up automatically, and you hear it for like 2 seconds. You're like, yes, that's it right there. Yeah. So.
It's a shame because like I would have loved to have given this a Death Stranding 2 for Woodkid, because man, the soundtrack that Kojima puts together for his games, I typically love them. They're really good mixes, but it is just unfortunate it did go up against a juggernaut that is Claire Obscure, Expedition 33, and Lorien. I can never say the name right. Lorien Testard, I think, or Testard. Absolutely crushed it. Like that soundtrack is just it's so good.
It is
so good. Yeah.
So, Lemon, I'm assuming you're going Claire, or are you going something else?
Yeah, I'm going Claire Obscure, but I also don't want to call it Ghost of Yotei had a good soundtrack too.
Ghost of Yotei had a good one. It was good. I haven't heard the Hades 2 one yet, so only you guys can tell me about that. Hollow Knight, it was fine, personally.
I don't even remember music that much in Hollow Knight.
Yeah,
maybe it's just me. I don't know.
That's the other
maybe
part
I was just.
too.
It's such a hard game that you're so like locked in.
Oh yeah, I think that's the thing. Like there's probably some good scores for some boss fights, but dude, I am not focusing on that at all. I am focused in on the combat because I'm getting my ass handed to me. So.
See, Claire, this is why we need like turn-based RPGs, because like I could just sit there and wait.
Oh, exactly.
I mean, dude,
why do you think Rebirth won last year, dude? Like I'd press the touchpad to bring up the enemy information, and just sit there and listen to the music for like half an hour or something like that. So.
Oh my god.
All right, here we go. Best art direction. Okay, so for outstanding creative and/or technical achievement in the artistic design and animation. Okay, so we've got Claire Obscure, Death Stranding, Ghost of Yotei, Hades 2, and Hollow Knight. Okay, art-wise, I want to give it to Hades 2 just from what I've seen. I haven't been able to put it on my own personal TV yet, but personally, I want to give it to Hades 2 in terms of art. Claire Obscure would be a second pick, along with Ghost of Yotei. Those are runner-ups for that. But I want to hear what you guys are going to do before I vote.
Same.
Is yours the same? So I think my vote for this, it's hard because like Hades 2, it could be, but I feel like Hades already took this for me personally when they won Hades. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but I thought Hades, the first one, took the same award. Maybe
it might have. Yeah, it might have.
But I don't feel like, for me personally, the art direction was that much different from Hades 1. Like it very much looked generally like Hades 1, but obviously he's a little bit fancier, nicer. And I feel like that's the same for me, but for Silksong just felt like more Hollow Knight. I don't, there's different enemy designs, different boss designs, sure. Ghost of Yotei, I can argue the same thing. It felt like more Tsushima. It felt like there's a lot of similarities there, but I'm sure there's some different stuff. Same thing with Death Stranding. I could say the same thing. It felt like I was still in the same world of Death Stranding 1.
Yep.
The one that's, to me, that's completely different. That I'm like, I think about like the underwater world. Remember in Expedition 33?
The underwater world,
dude. That blew my mind. I remember being like, I think this game is gorgeous. Like there are some of the most colorful palettes used in this game. Like they give you the dull and the ugly, but they give you the bright, the shiny, the beautiful.
Well,
Like
I think you can say that about like all these games in the end. I mean, again, like I get what you're saying about the whole like again, it's more of what we've seen already, and they probably won this award a couple years ago, or 4 years ago, or 7, or whatever the case was. But that just shows how strong all of these artistically these are. Again, there's a reason why, like for Ghost of Yote, for example, yeah, it's more Ghost of Tsushima. Do you remember the first time we saw Ghost of Tsushima? And then with Ghost of Yote, they definitely had a lot more. I feel like it had a lot more color and everything to it, especially around the base of Mount Yote itself. And then the moment you move down into the other areas of the map, like some of the reds and the greens and everything, I'm just like, holy crap, the color is really popping. And dude, on a 4K TV, it looks absolutely amazing. So
yeah, no, totally fair.
God
I mean,
damn it! It's just,
now
I'm second guessing my vote now though, because now I don't know which one to pick.
I just feel like Expedition 33 was the one that stuck out the most because it was the one that I can vividly remember a lot of those worlds, especially that overworld. Like there's so many things like I just take away art direction wise that I can be like, oh man, this felt so refreshing to me. Whereas the other ones I'm like, personally for me, they didn't feel refreshing. They felt like more of the same. And to be fair, they're all sequels, right? In some shape or form, they're all sequels. So that's also, that's just how I look at it. I'm like, it didn't hit me the way that Expedition 33 was like, dude, what is this world? What is this? Especially when you get to the bigger picture story, like there's a lot that goes into it, the painters and all that stuff. Like I think it's some really cool things that they tie in with art direction, especially with Expedition 33. Of all the games, like this is the game about art, literally.
It is literally about art. Yes, it is. Yeah, it absolutely is literally about art.
How am I not giving this to
Lemon? What are you voting for, Lemon?
Yeah, I got you guys right. Now you're thinking. Now you're thinking.
Still, I think I'm sticking with Hades too, just because it's the one that sticks with me. Is I really like a lot of the art design they've chosen and stuff. But I will say, Clair Obscur is a really close second, just because it's so wildly unique. It's very bizarre, very esoteric, very kind of. I'm not trying to think of the right word for it. Like, it really kind of beats you over the head and just how bizarre it is. It is intentionally bizarre, and they want.
I'm gonna go Expedition. I'm gonna go. I changed my mind. I'm gonna go Expedition.
Let's go. We did it. We did it, guys. We get it. We did it. We brought one over.
Go team. Peer pressure.
Downtown. This is the part where we have now Expedition 33 sweep. We're at the last 3 or 4.
Okay, best narrative, best game direction, and game of the year. Okay, let's go. Okay, so best narrative. Okay, so this is stories, right? Story and narrative developments. Clair Obscur, Death Stranding 2, Ghost of Yote, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, and Silent Hill F. Again, out of these games, I'm honestly surprised Ghost of Yote's here. The story was fine, my personal opinion. But Clair Obscur wins it in terms of story.
Yeah.
Where it goes. So.
Yeah.
Lemon, are you changing anything? Or are you going with that?
No, I'm going Clair Obscur.
Okay.
You know what's crazy? I see a lot of people talk about Silent Hill F that had actually a really good story, and some people are arguing it's like the best Silent Hill story. And I have to play it. I haven't played it yet, so I don't know.
From what I hear, it is actually really good. So yeah.
That's what it's winning. It's winning I think a lot of narrative awards. And I'm like, oh damn! I'm like, I must have slept on this game. I don't think I realized it was as good as it is.
Yeah. All right, best game direction. Okay, so in terms of this, it says awarded for outstanding creative vision and innovation in game direction and design. All right, so we've got Clair Obscur, Death Stranding, Ghost of Yote, Hades 2, and Split Fiction. All right, well, if you're a cynical gamer, you'd probably say, well, none of these are original because they all took stuff from the other games and everything like that. And I'm going to say, shut up and go play these awesome games. So, game direction, creative vision and innovation. I guess Clair Obscur would be my pick for this.
I could see people going against Clair in this one because of the third act. That third act took a lot of people out of this game, in terms of how much they liked it.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I think
I stayed offline away from the fan base it's created, to say the least. I will not defend that at all. But
Yeah, I could just see that. So I wouldn't be surprised if you see a Kojima take this one. That's just what I'm expecting from what I've been seeing around
if I wasn't picking Clair Obscur, I'd go with Ghost of Yote just because of how the open world works. That would be my runner up for it personally. But again, reading the definition and everything, I'll go with Clair Obscur for this one. I think is what I'm going to go with. What about you, Lemon? What do you go with?
I think I go there too. Clair.
I think I might go Hades 2 on this.
Hades 2. Okay. No,
I don't
I
know.
mean,
I just
again,
think-
they
I
all
just think
did a
it
good
works.
job in terms of their game direction. You can't fault any of these games. So.
Was Split Fiction that good? Like, I really like.
I've
is this
heard
a
nothing
thing
but
where
good
it
things
was
about it.
actually
It's
that
just
good?
I think when after it released, it unfortunately was just overtaken by all the other games coming out in terms of
I feel like what was the first one called?
Take Two.
It Takes Two, yeah.
Yeah, it takes two.
I feel like that one had so much more. I don't know. People talking
I
about
have
it.
heard people who actually do prefer that game over this one.
Yeah.
I've heard.
I believe it. It looked more. What's the word I'm looking for? Like it caught my attention more than this game did when this one got announced. Like this
Fair.
one got announced, and I was like, oh, it looks good. But I felt like It Takes Two had me more interested. I don't know.
Okay. And the last one, Game of the Year. Recognizing a game that delivers the absolute best experience across all creative and technical fields. Claire Obscure, Death Stranding, Donkey Kong Bonanza, Hades 2, Hollow Knight Silk Song, and Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Lemon, what are you going with?
Okay.
I want to put Lemon on the spot first.
I was like, oh no, Hades maybe.
This is your game of the year personally out of this list. You can have a different game of the year personally in your own head and everything like everyone always does. But in terms of this list right here, what are you picking for your game of the year?
It's a toss up between Claire Obscure and Hades 2. I think Claire Obscure is gonna be a game that I'm gonna be reminded of a lot more as time goes on. Just think back on it. But I think Hades 2 is the game I'm gonna play again more recently, just because it's played a lot more.
That's valid.
Crap.
You could vote now and go
Hades
back
2.
secretly by yourself and vote and change your vote if you want.
No, I'm gonna go Hades 2.
Commit.
All right,
yeah,
Lethal,
man.
what are you going with?
I already voted. I went Claire Obscure.
Claire Obscure?
Expedition 33.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for me
that game just
personally,
it did everything.
It's got to be
Yeah.
Claire Obscure. I definitely the most fun I had, dude. I no liked that game when it came out, so yeah, definitely have to go
Yeah.
Claire Obscure for my game of the year. All right, there we go. The entire list is officially voted on. It says download your vote card. I'll download that. I voted. But nice. All right. Under the site. Now, isn't there another thing of voting like in a week or something like that?
There's the player's voice. 3 rounds, 3 chances to vote.
What is that under? Is that under nominees or where are you looking at that?
I hit next after the last category, but the esports one, and it automatically takes you there. So go to the esports category and then hit next, and then it should take you to player's voice.
Next category.
But it hasn't started yet. So we actually have.
Oh, there we go.
time on
Yeah.
this
Okay.
one.
So player's
Yeah.
voice. Yeah. The round 1 opens December 1st. Oh, it's not even opened yet. Okay. So,
Yeah,
okay. So
next
we'll
week,
we'll
or
vote on
2
that
weeks.
stuff when December 1st hits, December 4th and December 8th. Okay. All right. Well, I guess it'll be interesting to
There
see
you
what
go.
random mobile game pops up because of popularity or whatever. But,
Dude, if I see Genshin, I'm quitting.
Oh, God,
I'm not even gonna look at it. I just if I
oh,
see
the
that, I'm
memes.
done.
The memes always happen around this particular topic. So.
Is there any games that got gypped this year? I'm trying to think. I think that those were kind of like
Games that
pretty
got
big. Like no game that got like didn't get included. I'm looking back at what I played, and I think everything
Everything
that's
I
like
played?
pretty big got
No,
in here
I mean
in some shape or
everything.
form.
Everything to my knowledge got at least some nods. I don't agree with some of the particular games in certain categories, like Monster Hunter over Dragon Quest 1 and 2, or things like that.
Yeah, I agree. Stuff like that too.
Oh,
Yeah,
I don't know where it'd fit, but Like a Dragon. I really like Pirate Yakuza. I'm not sure. Where
I
it'd
heard.
go, but
I heard it
really
was
like
good.
it.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of people
Yeah.
enjoying it. So,
See, like that didn't make it. Yeah, it's fair.
I mean, that was obviously a good one. So, I think overall for the most
Yeah.
part,
I think everything that I played it was here in some shape or
yeah,
form.
in some shape or form. Yeah. Again, just there are a few categories. I'm just like, why is this here over this? Or yeah.
Well, the whole indie game thing really kind of pissed
the
me off.
indie,
It's
yeah,
just
I think
because-
the indie
Yeah,
game
that was a
they
weird
need to
one.
go. I think with indie game and then with performances, they need to really look at that
Yeah.
for the next round. And they need to look at those and really think about splitting those or redefining certain parts of that. I really think they do.
Yeah.
Because they're
Like,
going to
for
need to
indie
do
game-
that for next time.
like Pipistrello wasn't involved. Like Pipistrello and the Cursed Yo is a really good game that more people should play, especially like those kind of GBA era games. It's straight up a solid.
Yeah, it's straight up from that era. So,
and like Sword of the Sea is another one that it's a perfect indie game to add to the list that got snubbed because a pseudo indie game got added. Like if you have a publisher, you're not an indie game anymore. That's what it should be.
Yeah. So again, that's why they need to go back in and look at these categories and redefine them a little bit. Open up another category if they want to. Like just do it. I mean, heck.
Oh, and Trails in the Sky. Yeah, that was another one that snubbed.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that should have been an RPG. I'm surprised that wasn't in there. They put Monster Hunter.
Exactly.
Oh man.
Honestly, I really think they just threw Monster Hunter a bone because they're like, you know what? We'll give you a 1.
Was that the only category?
Yep, that was the only category it was in.
That's so crazy. Yep. Yeah.
Everyone was talking about that game when it launched and it got like all those high scores. I mean, dude, the thing sold like 10 million copies or something like that in the first month or something, which is crazy. And then like
Indiana Indiana was this year, but I thought that was last year.
No, Indiana Jones was last year, but it was like right at the same time as the Game Awards. So it falls within
that same week, I think.
Yeah,
it's so crazy.
That's why we were super concerned about that. There's like, Indiana Jones is a really good game, but it's not going to go up for awards because when it came out. Yep. So the fact that it even was included, I think, is kind of a statement to how good it was, just because
it was in the 2 categories, wasn't it? It was in the performances and then
best action adventure.
Adventure, yeah. So
which everyone talks about. You know, if you put a game out earlier in the year, it's less likely to get nominated because people forgot about it. Well, this is the ultimate like game that came out right when the year started, proverbial year started, and people still remembered it. So
right, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, there we go, man. Crazy. We have officially voted. We voted, people. We voted. We got our votes in there for this.
Done.
We'll have to do the player's choice or whatever, which we know is just gonna get everything's gonna get snubbed in mobile games, and live service BS is gonna get picked for that. But you know, happens every year, unfortunately. So it is what it is. Call us boomer gamers, whatever you want to call it. But hey, at least we can expand our horizons and play different games, and we're not stuck in one game.
Maybe next year we'll look into like esports and stuff. Maybe we'll get Tallen to start watching some competitive esports stuff to get us in there for next year.
Oh god,
Tallen's like I don't have time for that.
You guys are gonna no. You guys are gonna come over here. You're gonna hog tie me to a chair and be like, "Watch it." Feel my eyes open.
You're watching this. You're watching
Legends, bitch.
Oh man. It's funny because like that does happen every year where we're just like we have nothing to say here.
We've said it for like what 4 or 5 years now. At this point, we're just like, I don't know what the I don't know what the F this is. I don't know who the F this is. I don't know.
It's funny.
Yeah, and it's always the first 1, 2, 3, 4 categories. Yeah, you're just like, okay.
Yeah, it's always like the first like 4 ones.
Although I guess technically VR for the most. Yeah, we've also said the same thing about VR, but at least we've heard about a few of those. Like best esports team. I'm like, yeah, I heard about you like 10 years ago because you keep winning every year. So, oh god,
funny.
It'll definitely be interesting. So, I think with that, ladies and gents, we're going to end the stream there. Kind of a short one today, but regardless, we got to vote and everything. So if you happen to be watching this later on, or I clipped all of the categories for shorts, so if you happen to see those over on YouTube or any other platform, essentially, then let us know, and just we'll have to wait and see. Make sure to join us though live. We'll be live reacting to all of the stuff when it comes to the Game Awards. Lethal will be there in person with our other friend Bobby, who's also part of the channel. So we'll have to wait and see what's gonna happen. And Lethal, if you happen to get a picture with anyone, like Ben, for example, I think Bobby did a couple years ago, you should definitely send us those pictures so we show them up on the channel and everything. So it'll be fun. So anyway, thank you so much for joining us, guys. I've been Tallen with Metroid Gaming, joined again by Lethal and Lemon. And until next time, everyone, we will see you all in the next one.